Hello everyone. First of all, thank you so much for joining us on this Q&A session. We are hoping that you did actually attend our last sessions where we were telling you all about YouTube Shorts. And we are very excited, of course, about launching this. And we're really hoping that all of you will create some amazing content from that. But this is, of course, just an opportunity for all of you to, connect with us, ask us all the questions that you might have, especially after you've used Shorts. I'm sure there are a bunch of those questions. So we actually have like a huge panel that's really eager to answer all of those questions. So yes, first of all, like I said, thank you for taking time out and joining us today. But before we go ahead, I wanted to just share a couple of hygiene tips, housekeeping tips with you. We would recommend that you keep your video quality settings at a 720p. That will really like help with the bandwidth. You will be able to see the stream without any issues. So definitely, keep a look at that. And then most importantly, for all the questions that you have, there is a link that we have provided in the description as well as in the chat box. Just click on that and leave your question there. You will see a bunch of other questions also already on that page. If you think your question is already there, you can click on the thumbs up sign that will upvote it, which means we will take that question first. And that's pretty much it. And now let me go on to introducing our extended panel today. First up, we have Kanishk. Kanishk is our super expert on YouTube Shorts. Hi, Kanishk.
Hi, Shanu. नमस्कार. हमारे साथ यहाँ इस शॉर्ट्स के क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन में जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. आप सबके हिंदी में जो सवाल आए हैं और थोड़े बहुत इंग्लिश में जो सवाल आए हैं उनका जवाब देने की कोशिश करेंगे. थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग.
ग्रेट, थैंक यू कनिष्क. जैसे कि आपने देखा, कनिष्क सारे हमारे जितने भी वर्कशॉप्स होते हैं हिंदी में, इंग्लिश में, he always runs them. So thank you again, Kanishk, for joining in. Next, we have Nikhil with us. Nikhil, can you jump in? And he's going to help with जितने भी मराठी क्रिएटर्स हैं यहाँ पे. अगर आपके कोई क्वेश्चंस हैं जो आप मराठी में पूछना चाहते हैं, निखिल इज योर मैन.
हॅलो, हाय, थँक्स शानू. हाय, नमस्कार. मी निखिल नेरकर आणि मी तुमच्या सर्वांचं स्वागत करतो या शॉर्ट्स चर्चेमध्ये. आणि मी तुमच्या सर्व प्रश्नांचे मराठीत उत्तर द्यायचा प्रयत्न करेन. धन्यवाद.
Super. Thank you, Nikhil, for introducing yourself. And next up, we have Bharat. Bharat is our expert for everything related to, Malayalam creators. And he's going to be taking up all of those questions. Thanks for joining in, Bharat.
Hi, thanks, Shanu. And yes, Malayalam, you got it right. എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. എൻ്റെ പേര് ഭരത്. ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ മലയാളത്തിലെ ഏതെങ്കിലും ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഐ എം ഹാപ്പി ടു ആൻസർ. ഞാൻ മലയാളത്തിൽ ഉത്തരം പറയുന്നതായിരിക്കും. ആൻഡ് ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലും അതിൻ്റെ കൂടെ പറയുന്നതായിരിക്കും. ഓക്കെ. ആൻഡ് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇന്ന് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്തതിന് നന്ദി. ആൻഡ് ഹോപ്പ് ദിസ് വിൽ ബി ഹെൽപ്ഫുൾ ഫോർ യു.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it will all be very, very helpful. And to make it even more helpful for this time for the Bengali creators, we've got Rajshri from our team. So Raj, thank you for coming in.
Namaskar. Hello. আমার নাম রাজশ্রী. আজকে আমরা বাংলায় কিছু প্রশ্ন শর্টস এর উপরে আমি উত্তর দেব. আশা করি আপনাদের সেটা হেল্প হবে আর আপনারা গিয়ে আরো ভালো শর্টস ক্রিয়েট করতে পারবেন কোয়েশ্চেন আনসারের পরে.
Great. Thank you, Raj. Thank you so much. And then last, but definitely not the least, is Shekhar. And Shekhar basically takes care of all the Tamil creators. So if you have any such questions, shoot them to Shekhar.
Thanks, Shanu. எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். தேங்க்ஸ் வந்திருக்காக ரொம்ப நன்றி. ரொம்ப எக்ஸைட்டடாக இருக்கும் உங்களை நீங்கள் ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க. இன்னைக்கு நிறைய கொஸ்டின்ஸ் இருக்கு உங்ககிட்ட, அதெல்லாம் ஆன்சர் பண்ணுவோம். ஸோ ஸ்டே டியூன். தேங்க்ஸ் ஸோ மச் அண்ட் ஐல் பி பேக் சூன்.
Great. Thank you. So, folks, this is our expert panel for today. Please make the most of this opportunity. ये मौका पता नहीं दोबारा आपको कभी मिले ना मिले. Actually मिलेगा, but just because I wanted to be slightly more dramatic this time because it's the first live Q&A session that we are doing with all of you. Very excited. So which is why थोड़ा ज़्यादा dramatize हो गया, but that's fine. I'm sure you will live with that. Okay. So next, let's go on to the next bit. Just again, quick reminder, जितने भी हमारे important links हैं, जैसे कि आपको कैसे questions पूछना है, कुछ survey है, etc. All of those things, वो सारे हमारे description में भी हैं, and we will put that in the chat box as well. And just for all of you to know, these are the 3 quick steps that you need to follow when you're creating YouTube Shorts, right? I'm sure आप ये already जानते हैं, but I just want to reiterate this. One is कि आपका वीडियो 60 सेकंड से कम होना चाहिए, वर्टिकल होना चाहिए. आप अपने वीडियो टाइटल में हैशटैग शॉर्ट्स एंड हैशटैग स्लो मो फास्ट मो भी यूज कर सकते हैं. एंड ऑफ कोर्स आपका जितना भी फीडबैक है शॉर्ट्स के ऊपर, वो प्रोडक्ट कैसा है, उसमें कुछ हम इम्प्रूवमेंट कैसे कर सकते हैं, प्लीज लेट अस नो. यू कैन ईमेल अस at shortsfeedback@google.com. Okay, awesome. So now let us go straight into all your questions. We already have a bunch of them actually. So thank you for being so engaging. I'm going to take the first one up, which is, I already post videos in long form, which is 10 minutes. Can I again post a short version of the same content? I think Kanishk, it would be great if you could take this question.
Sure, I can help answer that. This is a great question, actually. Creators ask us, folks who already have a channel on YouTube and they're already creating some sort of content. My advice to you would be to think of shorts as a new way to reach out to a newer audience. So to answer your question, yes, you can absolutely put down snippets of your 10-minute content as YouTube shorts. However, I think of shorts, or the ability to think of shorts as a standalone piece of content, as a separate piece of content that can help you reach out to newer audiences, people who are not familiar with your channel, or people who might not be familiar with your work. So I think of them as a fresh piece of content might be better. But just to start things off, you can absolutely look at shorter versions of your content, existing content, and put them up as shorts. That's not a problem.
Awesome. Thank you. We have another question from Shlok Parmar. He says, why videos uploaded as shorts appear in the shorts column after 2 days of delay? Is there any update coming for that? I think Raj would be like a great person to answer that question. Raj, if you could take that up.
Yeah, sure. I can quickly answer this question. So there is no such delay or time between your upload or the short appearing on the short shelf. There is no such timing as such. If you upload, sometimes our search and discovery algorithm picks it up and puts it in the shelf when it deems fit. Now it takes, sometimes it may take time, but eventually it will show in your short shelf if you've created good content, if it's vertical, if it's less than 60 seconds and you've used the hashtag, it will eventually show up there. So there is no time. You just have to create good content, and our search and discovery algorithm, which is becoming better and better, will start showing them on the short shelf. There is no such lag between upload and showing up.
Yeah, great. Yeah, that's a good question actually. Thank you, Raj, for doing that. We've got a question from we don't know whom because it's anonymous, but the question is, why do we get copyright claim when we use music for shorts? Shekhar, I think it would be great if you take that one. You're on mute, Shekhar.
Thanks, Shanu, and thanks for the question. If you are using the shorts camera and if you are using the music from the music picker, then there should be no issues with claim, right? There should be no issue with copyright claim. Let me repeat that. If you're going to use the shorts camera and if you're going to use the music from the music picker, we've already have an arrangement with the labels, and you, once you use the music picker, you will see a bunch of songs there which you can pick. And if you do that, there should be no issues with regards to claim, right? Only if you're going to upload outside, if you're not going to use the music picker, if you're going to create this video outside, then you will have to clear the music, right? But if you're going to use the music picker, there should be no issues.
Okay, great. Thank you, Shekhar. Okay, so we've got another question, and maybe actually Kanish, you can take this one up. This is, I have a music channel. What should be my strategy for shorts? Is it not possible to upload a music video every week?
Yeah, this question by Arjun, that's a great question. So Arjun, like I said, I think absolutely agree with you. It's not possible to put up a music video every week, but 2 or 3 things that come to my mind here. One, of course, is that you could try something different for your audience as well. Audiences that already know you as a singer or as a musician, you might want to try and branch off into, for example, just top of my head, you might want to teach people how to sing, or if you play an instrument, you could do something like that with shorts. So just to recapture this, just maybe move into a separate category that is close to what you do currently, but it's slightly different, and it's something that your audiences might enjoy. You could, of course, do things like, pick up tracks from the music library and try and do lip sync from them. You could try and use shorts as sort of promos. Normally, I would not recommend this because, like I said, shorts should be used as a standalone piece of content. But you could use them as short 15-second, 20-second trailers, only because you have a music channel and you can't obviously put up a music video every week. So those are 2 or 3 things that I would suggest you to do.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that. And since we're on the topic of like audio and music, we have another question from Sindhu Priya. She says, can I use any audio in YouTube shorts? Bharat, can you take that one up?
Sure, yep, and I can answer that in English as well. So in terms of audio on YouTube Shorts, right, you can actually use a really wide range of audio when using Shorts. There's a music picker that we've developed, having partnered with a lot of, labels across the world to be able to give you access to a lot more music, and audio that you can use in your short videos. So, why don't you try out the music picker? And if not, of course, you can also use your own audio as well. Just got to make sure that there isn't going to be any copyright restrictions on it. But yep, apart from that, I think I would suggest that, checking out the music picker would be the best thing to do because it gives you access to a really wide variety of audio. I hope that helps.
Cool. Thank you for that. We have another question from Ashutosh Origami. It says, how many shorts can we upload? Is there any schedule timing? Nikhil, it would be great. Can you take that one?
Yeah, thank you for that. So ideally, you can't really schedule these short videos. You just need to upload them as you upload your normal videos. So, and there is no limit or upper cap to uploading short videos. You can upload as many shorts as you want. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, great. Thank you. We have another question from Tech Satire. It says, if we upload shorts in a channel that we were doing longer videos for 4 years till date, will that relatively low watch time from shorts affect the overall channel in the long term, like the future normal longer videos underperform or any bad consequences? I think, Kanish, you would be the right person to answer that one.
Sure. No, that's a great question from Tech Satire. So, I think the first thing for you to understand is that the YouTube algorithm deals primarily with videos, right? The algorithm is always trying to make sure that the right audience matches the right piece of content, which is a video. So what you need to do as a creator is to ensure that all the content that you create, whether that's for 15 seconds, whether that's for 15 minutes, if it's under a minute, or if it's a 5-hour long live stream that you do, or a AMA, Ask Me Anything sort of Q&A with your fans, all of that just needs to be great content, because what a system actually ends up doing is to recommend content more than recommending channels. So there is no adverse or sort of ill effects of you starting to do shorts on the channel. However, for a lot of creators who have realized that the shorts that they create might be something different in terms of what they want to present to their audiences, they have gone ahead and actually created a separate channel that is dedicated only to shorts. So that's always an option for you to do. It depends entirely on what you think you should be doing and how your audiences will react. But both are viable options. There's no harm if you continue to upload shorts on a channel that was, you were using it to upload long form videos.
Okay, since you're with us, Kanish, there's another one from Salon. And he says, is there any way that the short video which we upload does not come up in the video section of our channel and we get a different section for shorts video?
Yeah, Saloni, that's something that we are hearing from a lot of YouTubers. Well, the answer to your question is that as of now, YouTube Shorts, like we've been saying, are vertical videos that are less than a minute length. And they are very much like regular YouTube videos, except for these two differences. So it means that as of now, they will lie next to your regular videos in the video tab of your YouTube channel. Having said that, it's still early days for the product. We've just recently launched this, which is why I think Shanu was also mentioning it's great that as many creators end up using the product, giving us feedback on shorts feedback at google.com. All of this will just help us refine and make the product better. So in the future, there may be instances where we do something about this, and we'll constantly test and learn and try and get better and better inputs from all you creators. So currently, there is no way to sort of separate these two. But in the future, there might be.
Yeah, I think there's like a question sort of like kind of linked to this one, which is from, it basically says YouTube Shorts videos are visible on our YouTube channel to others, or YouTube Shorts is a different platform. So Shekhar, will you take that one?
Sure. Again, thanks so much for the question. So Shorts are basically part of the same YouTube app, right? So it's not a different app. And as I think Kanish was answering before, essentially your Shorts videos will lie next to your regular videos on the channel, right? So you should be able to see that on the videos tab. Of course, the discovery of the videos for the viewers will be on the Shorts shelf that you would now see on the main app, right? So, or the watch next, as a part of that shelf again, right? So the discovery will be different, but the video will be, a part of the main app and will be next to your regular videos in the video tab of the channel. So hopefully that answers your question.
Thank you, Shekhar. I have a question that I think Bharat can definitely take this one up. It says, what's the best keyword for tech short videos? I uploaded a short video and got enormous amount of views within a couple of days, but now it has begun to reduce. Why? And should I change some keywords?
Hey, so that's a pretty interesting question, because essentially anyone who is uploading a video, whether it's a short video or a long video, you generally tend to use a little bit of text, whether it's in your titles, descriptions, etc. Now, the best thing to do actually would be to really focus on the content first of all, right? If your content is good, and it's something that your audiences are generally, enjoying watching and coming back to you for, the text that you end up putting, would only exacerbate that, right? It would kind of improve the performance of that video over a period of time, depending on how much more people are searching for those terms as well. But at the end of the day, you would understand that it's the video itself, the content itself, and the content strategy that you're using that's helping you bag more and more views, right? So I wouldn't really say, keep changing your keywords, to keep, seeing big fluctuations in your performances. Keep the focus on the content and just use a few keywords that are relevant to the video itself, to ensure that relevance is what you get out of keywords and not just a whole volume of maybe almost disinterested people, right? Make sure that any keywords that you use are relevant to the video, but most importantly, make sure that the focus is on the video itself and the content itself. And as long as you have that in place over a period of time, you will be, fortunate enough to keep getting more and more, views as you already have been.
Cool. Great. Another question is from Parth Mehta. And actually, okay, let me just take this one then. What should be the timing of upload and minimum uploads a day for comedy content? Raj.
Yeah, so great question. So we do discuss content formats and what's the best content format for short videos. I think honestly there is no upper limit or minimum uploads. It's just what is the right fit for you. If you think if you are a comedy creator and you want to entertain your audience, if you have the time to entertain throughout the day many times, do upload as many times as you want, and it's just 15-second or 60-second videos, so you can do it as many times as possible. But make sure the content itself is very entertaining and has comedic value, is vertical, and meets our community guidelines. So there is no minimum uploads. You can keep it as free to your schedule and how you think your audience might want to see you, how often. So completely your decision.
Yep. Always your decision, and it's your content, and just make sure that you focus on the right content, and I think the rest just flows, right? Okay, going to the next question, which is, can a channel work standalone as a shorts channel? Example, a channel fully dedicated to shorts content in entirety. Nikhil, will you take that one?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for that question. And as you know, a lot of users are using their mobile phone to watch YouTube, and they are moving to the vertical format. So we will highly encourage you to go with a new shorts channel, or if you want to continue using your existing channel, that is also fine. But if you want a standalone channel, then that's also a good idea. A few hygiene practices could be keep it below 60 seconds if you are uploading a video from your previous content, or if you are uploading it using different methods. Use hashtag shorts and hashtag slow mo, fast mo there. Make sure you follow our community guidelines and copyrights. And lastly, try and use a lot of new features like speed control, align, timer, and music library, which we have. There are a lot of existing creators who have started their different channel for shorts. So yeah, it's a great idea to start a standalone channel for this. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Nikhil. Okay, so we've got another question, and it's in Hindi. So, Kanish, can you take that one up?
जी, ये anonymous अज्ञात क्वेश्चन फिर से आया है। तो मेरे ख्याल से सवाल ये है कि शॉर्ट वीडियोस पर अक्सर 1 लाख 10 लाख मिलियन व्यूज आते हैं, बाकी वीडियोस पर 1 से 5,000 व्यूज आते हैं, तो क्या मोनेटाइजेशन के टाइम पर कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं होगा YouTube की तरफ से? देखिए, मोनेटाइजेशन यानी YouTube पार्टनर प्रोग्राम में शामिल होने के लिए हमारी जो कुछ थ्रेशोल्ड्स हैं या कुछ जो आपको रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं 1000 सब्सक्राइबर्स की और 4000 वॉच आवर्स की, शॉर्ट्स के जरिए, शॉर्ट्स के माध्यम से जो आपको सब्सक्राइबर्स मिलते हैं वो इस YouTube पार्टनर प्रोग्राम में काउंट होंगे, लेकिन शॉर्ट्स पर जो वॉच टाइम होता है वो फिलहाल आज की तारीख में वो YouTube पार्टनर प्रोग्राम के जो लिमिट है उस पर काउंट नहीं होगा। तो ऐसा नहीं है कि शॉर्ट्स को ज्यादा व्यूज मिल रहे हैं और बाकी वीडियोस को ज्यादा व्यूज नहीं मिल रहे हैं। जैसे हम लोगों ने आपसे बात की, YouTube का जो सिस्टम है या YouTube की जो एल्गोरिथम है, वो उसका एक ही उद्देश्य है, एक ही मकसद है, अच्छे कंटेंट को उसके सही ऑडियंस के सामने लेकर आना। तो अगर आप अच्छा शॉर्ट्स बनाएंगे या अच्छे नॉर्मल वीडियोस बनाएंगे, अगर आप अच्छी स्टोरीज बनाएंगे, अगर आप अच्छी कम्युनिटी पोस्ट लिखेंगे, तो आपकी ऑडियंसेस तक हमारे सिस्टम्स और एल्गोरिथम्स जरूर उस कंटेंट को पहुंचाने की कोशिश करेंगे। तो आप बस अच्छा कंटेंट बनाने की कोशिश करिए, ये आपसे मेरी सुझाव रहेगा हमारा।
कनिष्क, आपके लिए एक और क्वेश्चन है हिंदी
जी।
माध्यम पाठशाला से.
जी।
And he says, does shorts video count in maximum notification limit of 3 and 24 hours?
जी बिल्कुल, शॉर्ट्स वीडियो जैसा हम कह रहे हैं नॉर्मल यूट्यूब वीडियो की तरह ही है, एक साधारण यूट्यूब वीडियो की तरह है, बस सीधा रख के खींचा गया है, वर्टिकल है और 60 सेकंड से कम की लंबाई का है. तो नोटिफिकेशंस जो जैसे नॉर्मल आपके वीडियोस के लिए आपके सब्सक्राइबर्स को दिए जाते हैं, वैसे ही शॉर्ट्स के भी नोटिफिकेशंस दिए जाएंगे. तो जो भी लिमिट्स आपके चैनल पर हैं, वही लिमिट्स शॉर्ट्स पर भी लागू होंगी. तो आपके सवाल का ये जवाब.
Super, thank you. We have one question, and I'd like Bharat to actually take this one up. It's from TKG and says hashtag short should it be used in the title first or at the last or somewhere in the middle? What's the correct placement of a hashtag?
Great question, great answer also, because it's an easy, simple answer. Yes, you can use it anywhere. You could, it doesn't really make a difference so much whether it's in the beginning or the end, but just make sure it's hashtag shorts and not just hashtag short. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's one of the quickest questions and answers here.
Right. Thanks, Bharat. Sorry, Kanishka, I'm going to bring you back because there's another question. It's requested कि हम हिंदी में इसको आंसर करें. ये
जरूर.
ग्लोबल रशीद से है.
जी.
या सॉरी अगर मैंने आपका नाम गलत प्रोनाउंस किया. Shorts videos, it's helpful to attract new audience and also increase new subscribers. It's a question.
देखिए बिल्कुल, जैसे कि आप जानते हैं हमारी शॉर्ट्स बीटा कैमरा और शॉर्ट्स टूल के माध्यम से या हमारा पहला छोटा सा एक कदम है. इसमें आगे चल के कई नए फीचर्स लेके आएंगे आप सबके लिए. तो ये मोबाइल पर आधारित, जो मोबाइल से स्पेसिफिक जो क्रिएटर्स होते हैं उनके लिए खास बना है. और जो लोग यूट्यूब पर आते हैं रोज, जिनके पास थोड़ा समय है, थोड़ा वक्त है, वो कुछ मनोरंजन ढूंढने आते हैं या वो कुछ नया सीखने आते हैं, तो उन लोगों के लिए खास ये शॉर्ट्स व्यूअर्स और क्रिएटर्स दोनों के लिए हमारी एक पहल है. तो नए ऑडियंसेस तक पहुंचने का एक बहुत अच्छा जरिया है. हमने थोड़ी देर पहले इसकी भी बात की कि शॉर्ट्स के जो एक खास डेडिकेटेड उसके लिए बनाई गई एक शेल्फ यूट्यूब ऐप के होम पेज पर आज आप देख सकते हैं इंडिया में. तो ये जो लोगों को दिखाया जाएगा, ये वही उन लोगों को नहीं दिखाया जाएगा जो आपके चैनल पर ऑलरेडी सब्सक्राइब कर चुके हैं. ये नए ऑडियंसेस को भी दिखाया जाएगा. तो आप अगर फूड क्रिएटर हैं या आप टेक क्रिएटर हैं या आप लर्निंग क्रिएटर हैं, ये एक बहुत अच्छा मौका है छोटे वीडियोस के माध्यम से एक नई ऑडियंस तक पहुंचने का. तो बिल्कुल ये जरूर इसका इस्तेमाल कीजिएगा और हैशटैग शॉर्ट्स का अपने वीडियो के टाइटल में या शीर्षक में इस्तेमाल जरूर करिए.
Super, thank you, Kanishk. I have another question, maybe anonymous है, and it says YouTube Shorts का watch time count होगा क्या? Nikhil, आप ये question, you can answer in English, Hindi, Marathi, language.
I'll take it in Hindi. So YouTube Shorts का watch time count होगा क्या? इसका जवाब मैं हिंदी में ही देता हूँ. जो हमारे YouTube पार्टनरशिप प्रोग्राम है उसके लिए YouTube Shorts का watch time count नहीं होगा. बट जैसे अभी कनिष्क ने आपको जवाब दिया कि इससे आपको नई ऑडियंस मिलेगी, आपके वीडियोस सारे यूट्यूब शॉर्ट्स शेल्फ में दिखेंगे, तो इससे डेफिनेटली आपको नए सब्सक्राइबर्स बहुत सारे मिल सकते हैं. और जो आप लॉन्ग फॉर्म कंटेंट बनाओगे उसके लिए नए सब्सक्राइबर्स आपको यूज़ होंगे. और डेफिनेटली यूट्यूब आगे सोच रहा है कि इन सारी चीज़ों को कैसे मोनेटाइज किया जा सकता है. बट अभी के लिए यूट्यूब पार्टनरशिप प्रोग्राम के लिए आपका शॉर्ट्स का वॉच टाइम काउंट नहीं होगा.
Got it. Thank you, Nikhil. एक क्वेश्चन आया है, तमिल क्रिएटर हैं, तो मैं चाहूंगी कि शेखर, if you can please take this one up. I'll let you read the question on your own.
Hang on. Is it how long a shorts video.
Yes, it's how
Which
long
question
a
is this?
shorts
Could
video
you?
takes to appear in shorts shelf, and we could feel a sudden view increase and decrease views in few minutes. Why? And will shorts affect audience retention?
Okay, so கொஸ்டின் கேட்டிருக்காங்க, ரொம்ப நன்றி. ஷார்ட்ஸ் வீடியோ நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒன்று இது மாதிரி டைம் லிமிட் எதுவுமே இல்லை. நீங்கள் இன்னைக்கு அப்லோட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக நாங்கள் இப்படி முன்னாடி சொன்னோம், சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்ஸ் அண்ட் நான் சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்ஸ் ரெண்டுக்குமே காட்டிட்டு இருப்போம், ரைட்? ரெண்டு பேருக்கு காட்டுவோம். ஸோ டிபெண்டிங் ஆன் உங்கள் வீடியோ எப்படி மேட்ச் ஆகுதோ அதுக்கு நீங்கள் அப்லோட் பண்ணதுக்கு இமீடியட்டாகவும் வரலாம், கொஞ்சம் நேரத்துக்கு அப்புறம் கூட வரலாம், ரைட்? ஸோ அந்த டைம் லிமிட் நீங்கள் எது திங்க் பண்ணாதீங்க, அது மாதிரி எதுவுமே டைம் லிமிட் எதுவுமே இல்லை, ரைட்? சடன் இன்க்ரீஸ் அண்ட் டிக்ரீஸ் என்னன்னா, நான் இப்போ ப்ராடக்ட் நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ தான் புதுசாக நாங்கள் லான்ச் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். நேச்சுரலாக நிறைய லேர்னிங் ப்ராசஸ் இருக்குது எங்களுக்கு, ரைட்? ஸோ நீங்கள் கொஞ்சம் இது மாதிரி வேரியேஷன்ஸ்லாம் பார்ப்பீங்க. பட் ஃபார் ஷுர் நீங்கள் எப்படி ரெகுலர் வீடியோ அப்லோட் பண்ணுறீங்களோ அதே மாதிரி பிஹேவியர் தான் அல்டிமேட்டாக இருக்கணும். வேறு டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் என்னன்னா, நாங்கள் இந்த வீடியோ நீங்கள் இந்த ஷார்ட்ஸ் வீடியோ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த ஷார்ட் ஷெல்ஃபில் போட்டு அதில் காட்டுறோம், ரைட்? ஸோ யூடியூப் உங்கள் மெயின் ஆப்பில் வரலாம், இல்லை வாட்ச் நெக்ஸ்ட்டில் வரலாம், ரைட்? பட் அந்த ஷார்ட் ஷெல்ஃபில் வரும், ரைட்? அங்கேருந்து தான் உங்கள் கன்சம்ஷன், உங்கள் வியூவர் பார்ப்பாங்க, அங்கேருந்து தான் உங்கள் கன்சம்ஷன் வரும், ரைட்? ஸோ நீங்கள் ஷார்ட்ஸ் எப்படி பார்க்குறீங்களோ, உங்கள் ரெகுலர் வீடியோ எப்படி பார்க்குறீங்களோ அதே மாதிரி தான் ஷார்ட்ஸ் இருக்கும். நான் அதுலேயே நீங்கள் இன்னொரு கொஸ்டின் கேட்டிருக்கீங்க, வில் ஷார்ட்ஸ் அஃபெக்ட் ஆடியன்ஸ் ரிட்டென்ஷன்? ஷார்ட்ஸ் என்னன்னா, அந்த வீடியோவை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 15 செகண்ட்ஸ் இல்லைன்னா நீங்கள் 60 செகண்ட்ஸ் வரைக்கும் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க, ரைட்? ஸோ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக நீங்கள் எப்படி ரெகுலர் வீடியோவில் எப்படி வியூவர் எவ்வளோ நேரம் பார்க்குறாங்க, இல்லை ஸ்கிப் பண்ணுறாங்க, லைக் பண்ணுறாங்க, அதை வச்சு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுறாங்க, அது எல்லா சிக்னல்ஸ் நாங்கள் பார்த்து தான் அந்த ஷார்ட்ஸ் வீடியோ சர்ஃபேஸ் பண்ணுவோம். ஸோ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக உங்கள் வீடியோ பார்த்துட்டு உடனே அவங்க மற்ற வீடியோ போனால் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக உங்கள் வீடியோ அவங்களுக்கு பிடிக்கல, அதனால தான் மற்ற வீடியோ போயிட்டு இருக்காங்க, ரைட்? ஸோ டெஃபினட்டாக நீங்கள் வீடியோ இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக வைங்க. நிறைய நாங்கள் இந்த பெஸ்ட் ப்ராக்டிசஸ்லாம் ஷேர் பண்ணியிருந்தோம், விஷுவலாக வைங்க, எங்கேஜிங்காக வைங்க. ஸோ தட் வியூவர்ஸ் அந்த 15 செகண்ட்ஸோ இல்லை 16 செகண்ட்ஸ்லேயே அவங்களுக்கு ஃபுல்லாக கான்டெக்ட் ஃபுல்லாக புரியும் அண்ட் ஃபுல்லாக அந்த வீடியோ பார்க்குறாங்க, ரைட்? ஸோ அது மட்டும் நீங்கள் பேசிக்ஸ் அதே ஃபாலோ பண்ணிங்கன்னா ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக உங்கள் இந்த ரிட்டென்ஷன் இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆகும் அண்ட் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக நிறைய வீடியோஸ் கூட சர்ஃபேஸ் ஆகும். ஸோ ஹோப்ஃபுல்லாக அது நீங்கள் நிறைய கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஒரே இதில் கேட்டீங்க. ஸோ ஹோப்ஃபுல்லாக அதை ஆன்சர் பண்ணோம்.
Thanks, Shekhar. I think it seems like a great question, but can you answer that in English as well, so that it would be valuable for others as well?
Yeah, sure. So just repeating the question, right? So one is, how long does a short video take to appear in the short shelf? And there is no, and we've spoken about this earlier, there is really no time limit, right? Moment, there is, you upload a video, and we are always trying to follow the audience, right? So whenever there is a match, your video will show up naturally. A shorts video shows up in the short shelf, which is on the home page, or it is on the watch next, right? And the shorts is a product which has been launched very recently, so of course there is a lot of learning curve and the fluctuations that you would see. A lot of people have said, my videos are not showing up and stuff like that. Naturally, there is once your videos are matched to the viewers, those videos will automatically appear, right? So the journey is very similar, like in terms of, the concept is very similar to a regular video, because ultimately we are following the viewer's choices, whether the viewer is liked the video, whether the viewer is, seen that full video, those basics remain the same, right? And as long as those basics work very well, your engagement on your video will also be great, right? So naturally, think about that. But also, I would also want to point out that this is a new product. There is a lot of development that is happening, and you will see some changes as we move along. In terms of audience retention, again, I think the basic, as I said, the basic concepts remain the same. Just like a regular video, if somebody watches the full video, somebody comments on that video, very similarly in case of shorts, right? Those basics still remain the same, right? So your focus has to be on, how do I make that short video engaging, whether it's a 15-second video or a 60-second video? How do I make it visual? How do I ensure that somebody looks at that video and hits on that subscribe button, right? Those are the things that you should be thinking about. How do I tell that whole story in a slightly different manner, not like your regular video, because the audience is different, the viewership is different. How do I tell that story again in a very short format, right? So as long as you get those basics right, automatically the videos will be surfaced, and we will talk a lot about it. Naturally, as I said, the product is still in development, but we will, over time, we will be sharing a lot of these best practices with you.
Great. Thank you so much for the detailed answer. I know you had to do this twice, but I think
No worries.
like multiple questions within that one. So great thank you for taking that up. I'm going to quickly go over to Bharat because there is a question from a Malayalam creator and which I cannot read. So Bharat will come to my rescue.
Yeah, don't worry about that, Shanu. So thank you so much, Malayalam Easy PSC, for your question. Malayalam Easy PSC ചോദിക്കുന്നത് എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ ചാനലിൽ ഇടുന്ന വീഡിയോക്ക് വ്യൂ കിട്ടുന്നില്ല, ഷോർട്ട് വീഡിയോസിന് വ്യൂ കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്, എന്താണ് ഇതിന് കാരണം? So the question is, I seem to be getting views on my short videos, but when I upload longer videos on my channel, I don't seem to be getting views. What might be the reason? അപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ഓൾ ഇതിനൊരു ഡയറക്റ്റ് കോറിലേഷൻ ഉണ്ട് എന്ന് പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല. കാരണം നിങ്ങളുടെ ഓഡിയൻസ് ഡിഫറെന്റ് ആയിരിക്കാം, റൈറ്റ്? നിങ്ങളുടെ ഷോർട്ട് വീഡിയോസ് കാണുന്ന ഓഡിയൻസും നിങ്ങളുടെ ലോങ്ങർ വീഡിയോസ് കാണുന്ന ഓഡിയൻസും കുറച്ച് രണ്ടിലും ഒരു വ്യത്യാസം ഉണ്ടാവാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. അതാണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞ ഇതൊരു പുതിയ ഓഡിയൻസിന് വേണ്ടി ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു കോണ്ടന്റ് പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം ആണ്, റൈറ്റ്? ഷോർട്സ്. അപ്പോ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഷോർട്ട് കോണ്ടന്റ് കാണുന്ന ഓഡിയൻസ് ഒരു വ്യത്യസ്തമായ ഒരു ഓഡിയൻസ് ആയിരിക്കും, റൈറ്റ്? സോ അവർക്ക് എന്താണ് കാണാൻ താല്പര്യമുള്ളത്, അവർക്ക് എന്താ പഠിക്കാൻ, ലൈക്ക് ഐ നോട്ടീസ് ദാറ്റ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു ലേണിംഗ് ചാനലാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അവർക്ക് പഠിക്കാൻ കൂടുതൽ താല്പര്യം ഷോർട്ട് കോണ്ടന്റിലാണോ? അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ കൂടുതൽ ഷോർട്ട് കോണ്ടന്റ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുക. ആൻഡ് അതിൽ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചിലപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ മെയിൻ ചാനലിലേക്ക് ചിലപ്പോൾ റീഡയറക്റ്റും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റാം, റൈറ്റ്? പക്ഷെ രണ്ട് ചാനലിലും സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അതിലൊരു കോറിലേഷൻ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. ഞാനിപ്പോ നിങ്ങളുടെ മെയിൻ ചാനൽ നോക്കി, അതിൽ ഷോർട്ട് വീഡിയോസ് ഇപ്പോ ഇല്ലല്ലോ. അപ്പൊ ഐ എം അസ്യൂമിങ് ദാറ്റ് നിങ്ങളിപ്പോ ചിലപ്പോൾ വേറൊരു ചാനലായിരിക്കും ഷോർട്ട് വീഡിയോസ് ഒക്കെ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അവിടെ വ്യൂസ് കാണുന്നത്, റൈറ്റ്? സോ അത് രണ്ടിലും കോറിലേഷൻ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. ഷോർട്ട് വീഡിയോ ആണെങ്കിൽ അതിന്റെ ഓഡിയൻസ് അത് കണ്ട് വ്യൂവർഷിപ്പ് കൂടും. ആൻഡ് മെയിൻ വീഡിയോസിന് യുവർ ബ്രോഡർ ലോങ് ഫോം ഓഡിയൻസും ആ വീഡിയോസ് കാണുന്നതായിരിക്കും. So just for everybody's understanding as well, basically Malayalam Easy PSC has asked about how come I'm seeing views on the longer videos, but on the shorter videos, but not so much on the longer videos. So I had also just taken a quick look at the channel, and I noticed that there weren't actually too many short videos at this point. They're mostly longer videos at this point. In the shorter videos, the audience that is coming to a learning channel like Malayalam Easy PSC, the audience is looking for short learning content, right? So they will continue to watch those kinds of content often. They will end up maybe liking it and then continuing to look out for more such content in short forms. And maybe they're not actually interested in the longer versions of it, right? Maybe at this point they are not very interested in it. That doesn't mean that you remove one or you keep only one, etc. You should be able to think of ways to use both of them to each other's advantage. So for example, if you're seeing that the shorter form is getting a lot of viewership, you should totally try and promote your longer form channel and longer form content as well as a result, at the end of or at the beginning of these short videos. That way you try and promote both your short and long form content. At the end of the day, one of the main things to keep in mind is that your audience is for short form content and long form content could be slightly different from each other, which is why we say that this is a great way to be building a new audience, developing a new audience for yourself that is more focused on snackable bite-sized content. They could eventually become long form viewers of your channel as well over a period of time, right? So try and use both forms of content to each other's advantage is what I would say.
Thank you, Bharat. Again, you had to do this twice over, so thank you for your patience on that one. I have another question, and Raj, if you can take this one up. This is from Tejas Sharma. Any way to figure out if YT Shorts has driven any subscribers through analytics? Can we use YouTube Shorts in series or episode format? And I'll just like plug in another question for you, which is from Spiral Fire. If you can take both of them together, actually, can I share swipe up links in YouTube hashtag Shorts?
All right, thank you. Quite a few questions. So first of all, thank you all for actually coming and asking all these very intelligent questions. Very helpful for us to also know what's top of mind for you. So to answer Tejas's question, so first of all, you can go to analytics and obviously check, how your videos are performing on Shorts. You have to go into the reach bar and look at YouTube analytics within your YouTube analytics to see the traffic sources where Shorts is driving. For views, you can obviously see for how the videos are performing, what kind of views are you getting from your Shorts videos. In terms of subscribers, there is no specific video that is contributing to subscribers that you can see on your analytics. But over time, if you are creating a lot of short videos and if you keep seeing if you keep seeing a growth in your subscribers, that will basically indicate that your Shorts is actually driving subscribers. But you can obviously always correlate the subscriber growth to the amount of content you're creating on Shorts. But as time goes, we will build out more such analytics into your YouTube analytics so that you have more information and data to take decisions. Coming to your second question, can we use YouTube Shorts in series episode format? Yes, you can. Again, the choice is yours, how you build your content. And, we are looking actually for interesting content format. So, this is very new to you and us. And so we are also hoping to learn from you. So if you think, you want to create a series or an episode of 15 seconds each using the Shorts creation tool, we are actually looking forward to seeing some formats like this which are interesting. So if you're thinking creatively and innovatively on certain formats, please go ahead and try it and see how it goes. To the question on Spiral Fire, can I share swipe up links in YouTube Shorts? This feature is not available as of now. You can always share your short afterwards from a video link if you want to, your video, if you want to share it later, that you can, but you cannot add a link up to Shorts. Is currently a feature that is not available, unfortunately.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Raj. We've got a question from Vidhi Vlogs. And Kanishk, do you think you will be able to take this one up? It says, should we change our the YouTube Shorts thumbnail to horizontal image, or is it mandatory to keep the same one?
Yeah, I can take that. So Vidhi Vlogs, I think, when you're in the Shorts player itself, which means that when somebody is clicked on a Shorts through the section, the channel, the specific sort of section that we've got dedicated for Shorts on the YouTube homepage, and when you're continuously swiping up or swiping down and watching a lot of short videos, no thumbnail is shown in that experience, because it's a very different sort of experience that we are reimagining for newer audiences. However, if somebody comes across, for example, on your channel page, or somebody say searches for something and then your Shorts content matches that search query, we will definitely end up suggesting that Shorts if it's appropriate. So it's up to you. I would say you can go into your video manager, put up a great thumbnail that in case somebody chances on or comes across your short form content outside of the Shorts player, then they'll still be able to sort of click on it and enjoy it. So, the way you've been doing custom thumbnails or any sort of thumbnails now, you can do the same thing for Shorts as well.
Okay, great. I have another question, and Raj can take this one up, from RKL Creation. How to grow short video, important tips or tricks to a viral video? Raj.
Yeah, very good question. But obviously, there is no one secret formula that will get your video viral. I wish I had that, then I will tell you, but I don't. There is no such formula. But there are a few tips I would share on creating shorts. One is, first of all, create good content. Like, I know this is a very vague statement, but try to think of content that people would want to see in a 15-second format, right? So like, and also you have to capture the attention. Like, people are going to swipe in the shelf and your video appears. Think of what will keep someone from watching your content than just swiping up, right? So that content has to be interesting, has to be new, has to be unique, and something that will help people learn or entertain, or just want to create something like that. So you have to be inspiring as well. But the most important thing for you right now that you can do is to apply hashtag shorts in your title and description, because that hashtag shorts, what it does is it tells us that you have created a short using our creation tools, and that actually helps sometimes, not always, to get on the short shelf, which then gives you a lot of exposure. So only thing I will tell you is you would be good. It would be good if you can leave hashtag shorts in your title and description wherever possible.
Yeah, actually, I saw a couple of questions where they were also asking where to use those hashtags. So if we can clarify that as well. Is it in the description or in the title?
Yeah, ideally, I would recommend putting it in the title. You can also put it in the description, but just make sure to have that available in the title, the hashtag shorts that you see on your screen.
Yes, super. I have a question for Sekhar from Rais Ahmad. He says, can I tag a prominent tech channel and reply him through a short video? I'm going to talk about one of his videos. Will he be able to see that shorts? Can you answer that in Tamil or English?
Okay, thanks so much, Rais, அந்த கொஸ்டின்காக. நீங்க டேக் பண்ண முடியாது ரைட் அந்த வீடியோவில். பட் நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணலான்னா, அந்த நீங்கள் ஷார்ட்ஸ் வீடியோ அப்லோட் பண்ணுறீங்க பாருங்க, அதில் போய் நீங்கள் காமெண்ட்டில் போய் அந்த கிரியேட்டரை நீங்கள் டேக் பண்ணலாம், ரைட்? அது நீங்கள் அங்கே பண்ணலாம். ஸோ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக நீங்கள் எப்படி ரெகுலர் வீடியோவில் எப்படி பண்ணுறீங்களே அதே மாதிரி நீங்கள் பண்ணலாம். ஸ்பெஷலாக ஒன்றும் ஃபீச்சர் இல்லை டேக் பண்ணறதுக்காக ஷார்ட்ஸில். நீங்கள் அதான் கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கீங்க நம்புறேன். பட் நீங்கள் காமெண்ட்டில் போய் அவங்கள நீங்கள் டேக் பண்ணீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக நீங்கள் எப்படி மற்ற யூசர்ஸோட காமெண்ட் பண்ணுறீங்க அதே மாதிரி நீங்கள் அவங்களுக்கு அந்த விசிபிலிட்டி போகும், ரைட்? அவங்க லாகின் பண்ணுறாங்க, அப்போ அவங்களுக்கு தெரியும் நீங்கள் இங்கே டேக் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க, ரைட்? ஸோ மற்ற வீடியோ மாதிரி நீங்கள் ரெகுலர் வீடியோ மாதிரி ஃபீச்சர் தான், புதுசாக இது ஃபீச்சர் இல்லை இந்த ஷார்ட்ஸில்.
Thank you, Shekhar. I have another question, and Kanishk, can you take this one? This is, how can news, media, and educational channels do well on YouTube Shorts?
Again, a very good question. Different types of content creators and different types of genres are doing some very interesting and some very cool things. So if you're a news media outlet, for example, I think explainer videos or things like headlines, or the rapid fire current affairs sort of bulletins that we see on TV every day, those can very easily be, I think, put into shorts as well. You can do, if you're an education channel, for example, you can do things like very quickly going over concepts. You can come to them with tips and tricks. You can tell people how to quickly solve a maths problem or a shortcut in 15 seconds. So there's a whole lot of things that you can do within the 15 seconds to 1 minute mark. And those are a couple of ideas that I felt both news media and educational channels can do.
Okay, great, thanks. Another question, and I'll actually give this to Bharat to take this on. And this is from Wack. He says, how important are tags? Ultimately, will people be able to search by tags for content too?
Yeah, that's an interesting question, Vak. And it is actually a pretty relevant one because tags are something that really do help with, boosting a little bit of recognition for the content that you've made, right? So, for example, right now, hashtag shorts is one of the most popular hashtags that you would be seeing, where people are able to just search for hashtag shorts and then get to discover all the kinds of videos that come under the hashtag shorts category, right? Just like that, there could be another hashtag which could just be, let's say, hashtag biryani, right, where everybody is looking out for shorts videos, which could be with the hashtag biryani along with it, right? There could be this kind of a behavior does tend to go up as and when search terms and tags get more and more popular, right? So we would say that it is good to use tags, but just don't overload, because when you overload, what can tend to happen is very irrelevant kind of viewership comes, or irrelevant users who may not be actually laser sharp targeted to what exactly you have just created. They may be looking out for something else, but just because that irrelevant tag was there, they may end up watching your video, not even liking it, and then moving away, right? That's why we say don't overload it, but try and use more relevant tags for your videos, and they do help with discovery over a period of time. But yeah, I mean, I would say that at the end of the day, these are little factors that kind of give a little bit of a boost here and there. End of the day, just make sure that your content is beautiful.
Right. Great. We're actually nearing the end of our session, so I'm going to take like quick last one or two more questions before we wrap this one up. But before we go, Nikhil, will you be able to take this one up, which is from Naman Paliwal. He says, I'm a pianist and I post short videos of 15 to 60 seconds. But as I'm playing my piano, so I don't use any inbuilt songs or audio. So will my videos be shown to a large number of audience in shorts or not?
Thank you, Naman, for that question. And I think, as you said, you want to show your videos to larger audience, and that is the core feature of shorts, that it would be added to short shelf and it would be shown to a lot of people. So the only tip which I can give is using music has no impact on it, and just make killer content so your video would be visible to as many people as possible, and so that you get more subscribers out of it.
Okay. All right. Raj, you wanted to add something to this answer? You can hop in.
No, I think Nikhil summed it up pretty well. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. All right. We're going to actually wrap this one up. Okay, and we are, just before we go, that I know there are like a couple of quick basic questions that everybody always has, and I'll leave it up to any of you to pick it up. One is, are shorts monetized or not? So can anybody take that up? It's an open house question. Most commonly asked question, so take it up. Come on.
I can go for it.
Yes, Shikhar, go.
So it is shorts is not monetized today, right? And as you would have heard multiple times, the watch hours do not add to YPP, but the subscribers that you do get will add to YPP. And we are, of course, working on monetizing shorts in the future, right? So stay tuned for that.
Okay, thank you. And another common question is that how can I use audio in shorts so that I do not get a copyright claim? Again, open question to any of you. Just pick it up.
I can actually take that. So, we've been talking about the functionality of the music picker tool. This is something that you will find. It's an add music button that you'll see in the center of your screen towards the top. When you're using your Shorts camera, after clicking on the plus icon through the YouTube app, you have a lot of choice of a lot of songs that is continuously being improved by our team. So we are adding more and more tracks, more and more songs in many more languages than you are seeing currently. If you're picking and choosing songs from that list, then you don't need to worry about things like copyright, because these are songs that we have made available specifically for the use of creators who want to use the Shorts camera. So go ahead and use the music from the audio library, and just don't forget to use #Shorts in the title of your video.
Okay, then. Thank you. And I think, these are the two most asked questions. And we've run like a bunch of these workshops, and we know that these are the most frequently asked ones. But before we actually, again, finally close this out, I just want to remind all of you what you see on the screen as well. It's really very basic when we talk about Shorts. Just make sure it's less than 60 seconds. If you're uploading it, if you're using the camera tool, it will automatically be the 15-second one. Make sure it is vertical, and do use the #Shorts in the video title. If you're using any of the tools, so for example, there is the speed tool, right? If you're using that and creating content using that tool, you can also add #slow-mo, fast-mo, and create your short. Make sure it's in the video title. That's really important. So if that happens, I think that would be great. And like I said before, we really want to learn from you. We want to know from you what is working for Shorts, what is not working, what are the additional features that you would want to see, for example. Let us know all about that. Write to us at shortsfeedback@google.com. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I also want to call out that if you have, if you want to attend more of our workshops, we will have some of those coming up within this week itself. We will have another Q&A session at the same time on the 21st. So keep coming back to the YouTube Creator India channel. You will definitely see the link right there. You will also you can see that in the description as well as in the chat box. So in case, we have tried our best to, of course, answer most of your questions, but in case it hasn't been answered and you still want to come back, please do come back on the 21st as well. We will all be there all over again to answer all of those questions for you. Okay, then, with that, I'm going to thank all our panelists, Kanishk, Shekhar, Bharat, Nikhil, Raj. Thank you so much for joining in. But yes, no, sorry, before I even thank all of you, most importantly, we need to know your feedback. Let us know what you thought of this session. Please let us know how we can improve. There is a QR code on your screen. You can either just scan it using your phone, or there is a link in the chat box and in the description. Click on that, answer a few very simple questions, and that's pretty much it. But please do let us know. It really is very helpful for us. Okay, and now I will go back to thanking each of you all over again. No, really, I know this was like a lot of patience as well, because you had to answer a couple of questions in 2 languages. So thanks a lot. And, I think we've had like a great audience as well. What do you think? Yay, everybody is clapping for all of you. Okay, any last words for this session? Anybody?
I think
No, I think, go on, Raj.
Okay, I'll go. Well, first of all, thank you so much for actually taking time out to attend this session. I think we always want to understand how many people actually learn and go and apply. So, it's very interesting to see so many of you join, ask so many very intelligent questions. So what we now would love for you to do is actually use the product and, take time out the hashtags.
Go on, Raj.
Use that. Okay, I'll go. Well, first of all, thank you so much for actually taking time out to attend this session. I think we always want to understand how many people actually learn and go and apply. So, it's very interesting to see so many of you join, ask so many very intelligent questions. So what we now would love for you to do is actually I think there was a bit of a technical error there, but I'm gonna just finish my sentence. I would encourage you to just create content, use the hashtag shorts, use the hashtag slow mo, fast mo. Do as much as you can so that we get to see the great content that you're creating. Thank you so much from me. Over to the others.
Yes. Okay. Thanks, Raj. I know Kanishki wanted to say something as well. So
No, it was pretty much what Raj had mentioned. I think we're seeing a lot of excitement in the creator community. We're seeing some very, very creative shorts come up every single day. So it's always good to see a new feature that's being accepted so widely by the creator community. And I just wanted to make a quick call out to, we often talk to creators who've been on YouTube for a while. And I think, irrespective of whether you're a food creator or a learning creator or a tech creator or fashion, beauty, makeup, I think a lot of content, while you continue to do your regular YouTube programming, there's a fabulous chance to, I think, reach out to a newer set of audience. So I think it's great that creators are now able to think and execute great content in 15 seconds, in 20 seconds, in 45 seconds, along with the regular YouTube video. So the only piece of advice that I'd leave everyone with is that if you have an idea, or if you have a phone in your hand, or if you want a concept that you want to explain to students, or if you have makeup tips for the bridal season, etc., just make sure that each concept lends itself to not just a long YouTube video or a regular YouTube video, but also a community post, also a YouTube stories, and of course now YouTube shorts as well. So go ahead, and I think we're very, very keen and excited to look for all the content that hopefully will come up at the end of this session. So that's pretty much all I had to say. Shanu, you're on mute.
when I need to be on mute, I'm not on mute, and vice versa. So thanks, Kanish. Thanks a lot again. And thank you folks for joining in. Like I said before, I'm going to wrap this up. And yeah, just reminding you of what Shorts is all about. Less than 60 vertical hashtag shorts in the video title. That's it. It's really as simple as that, right? Okay, then we will. You've done the survey. I hope. Quick checklist for you. You've done the survey. You can log in for our next workshops as well. You can join us for the next Q&A as well. I'm just putting it all out there for you. Everything is in the description. Everything is in the chat box. Okay, then. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.